Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 5 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter addition and subtraction. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on the chapter addition subtraction. Let's just start with the addition and subtraction sentences. So let's lesson. Fill in the missing number. So you are given one of the number, the other number is missing and the sum, right? How do we find the other number? We have to subtract one of the number out of the sum. So just subtract the given number out of the sum. So 1000 16,341 I just can't read. 1 10 100,000 10,000 1600,000 163,433 take away 77,626. So you have to subtract starting from the ones digit. So their difference is 85,807. Let's just start with the test question. So we are given one of the number, the other number is missing, and we are given the sum also, right? So how do we find the other number? We need to subtract the given number out of the sum, right? So 163,433 take away 77,626. So we need to subtract. We can't subtract 0 out of 3, so we need to borrow 1 from here. So the borrow makes this 13. 13 take away 6 is 7. 2 take away 2 is 0. Again, we cannot subtract 4 out of 6, so we need to borrow 1. The borrow makes it 14. 14 take away 6 is 8. Again, we cannot subtract 2 out of 7, so we need to borrow 1. The borrow makes it 12. 12 take away 5. Again, we need to borrow 1, so 15 take away 7 is 8. That is 85,807. Option number 1 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. So just subtract the given number out of the sum. 8,966 take away 2,660. So 6 take away 0 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 9 minus 6 is 3 and 8 minus 2 is 6. The correct option is, so that is 6,306. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Fill in the missing number. So subtract the given number out of the sum. So that is 23,736, 23,242. 6 minus 2 is 4. We cannot subtract 3 out of 4, so we need to borrow 1. That is 13. Take away 4 is 9. 6 take away 2 is 4. 3 take away 3 is 0. 2 take away 0. That is 494. Option number 2 is the correct option. 11,034 and 1,491. So we need to subtract them. 11,034 minus 1,491. So we always start subtracting from the ones digit. 4 minus 1 is 3. We need to borrow 1. 10. Here we have 9. 13 minus 9 minus 4 is 5. And 10 minus 1 is 9. That is 9,543. That is 9,543. Option number 2 is the correct option. So we need to subtract the given number out of the sum. So 45,214 minus 39,462. 4 minus 2 is 2. We cannot 1 out of 6, so we need to borrow 1. The borrow makes it 11. 11 take away 6 is 5. 11 minus 4 is 7. 4 minus, we need to borrow 1. 13 take away 14 take away 9 is 5 and 0. So that is 5,752. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 5,752. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is fill in the missing digits. Type the missing digit. So we have one of the digit is missing. We need to find that digit. So how do we find? Here you have 9, right? So 7 is a smaller number, right? So you cannot subtract 7 out of the greater one. So here the number must be greater than 7. So that is 8. 17 minus 8 is 9 because you have to borrow 1 from here. Let's just start with the test questions. The correct option is 8. That's the one we just did on the tutorial. So 8 it is. Type the missing number. We need to add. Start adding. 9 plus 1 is 10. Write 0 and carry 1. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So here you have 9. So the missing number is 9. 1 plus 0 is 1. 7 plus 0 is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. The correct option is 7. We need to subtract 0, take away 0 is 0. So what number minus 9 is 6? This number is less than this one, right? Look at the option, we have 5 and 10. It must be 5. You can borrow 1 from here and 15, take away 9 is 6. So the missing number is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Seven plus 0 is 7. 8 plus 9 is 17. Write 7 and carry 1. 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7. So that is 1. The missing number is 1. When adding, you simply have to add from the ones digit. Right? Listen to me carefully. So in case of addition, the finding missing number is very easy. Right? Because 7 plus 0 is 7. 8 plus 9 is 17. 7 here and 1 carry. 5 and 1, 6. You need to make 7 that the missing number is 1. Right? So in this case, the missing number is 1. But in case of subtraction, start subtracting. 6 take away 6 away 2 is 4. 3 take away 3 is 0. So the missing number is 0. 4 plus 1 is 5. Now we have 9 plus 6 is 5. So look at the options. 9 plus 9 is not 15, right? It is 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. You have 6 over here. Eight plus 3 is 11, right? 1 and carry 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. Look at the options, right? 9 plus 5 is, so the missing one is 5. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The numbers with a particular sum or difference. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. So, which two numbers have the difference 84? 92 minus 8 have the difference 84. Let's just start with the test questions. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Which two numbers have a difference of 84? 92 minus 8 is 84. Option number 1 is the correct option. 92 minus 8 is 84. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the two numbers have a difference of 495. You are given two of the options, right? You can check them one by one. Start with the first one. 502 minus 5. You need to borrow one. Here we have 0, so we get 1 from here. The borrow makes. Now you can borrow. We have 9 and 12. 12 take away 5 is 7. We have 9 and 4. So the difference must be 495. The correct option. Try the second one. 502 minus 7 here. 10 you can now borrow. 12 take away 7 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9 and 4. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is 502. 7 option number 2 is the correct option. Which two numbers have the sum 21? You are given two of the options. Option number 2 is the correct option. 13 plus 8 is 24. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the addition sentence. So which two numbers have the sum 30? That is 8 plus 22 makes 30. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the addition sentence. Which two numbers have the sum 9, which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Which two numbers have the difference 83, which is the correct option? So which two numbers have the reference 83? Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 164 and 81. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Which two numbers have a difference of 465? Option number 1 is the correct option. 517 minus 52 is 465. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just next lesson. Properties of addition.